Chapter 11, Meeting Ruben Flores. When I first arrived in San Luis Obispo, my game plan was to simply go over to the Flores house, ring their doorbell, introduce myself, and politely, almost like a Jehovah's Witness. I was just, "Hi, I'm Dennis. I'm a friend of the Smart family. Do you mind if I talk to you?" That was really my intent. And so I found out that Ruben was at 710 White Court in Arroyo Grande. So I drive over there. It was in the middle of the afternoon, and he lives on a cul-de-sac in a very, very nice area. He has a beautiful home with great land. It's kind of ironic that such a rotten person has such a nice home, but it is what it is. But like I said, it was in the middle of the afternoon, and I drive into the cul-de-sac, and I see a man out on the driveway sweeping his driveway, and I thought, I bet you that's Ruben. So I parked the car, and I got his attention big time. He's just looking at me with laser beam eyesight, right? And he goes, "Can I help you?" I said, "Ruben?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, I said, "My name is Dennis, man. I'm a friend of Kristin Smart." And as soon as I said Kristin, he went crazy. "Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I'm calling the cops, I'm calling the cops." Excuse me. I said, "Ruben, I just, get out of here, get out of here." And I never got any further than that. And I said, "This is just bizarre." I wasn't expecting that. I thought he might tell me, "I don't want to talk to you," but I wasn't expecting this verbal assault. But, I'd come 3,000 miles to look for Kristin. I wasn't just going to walk off. So I kind of sat there for a while in the cul-de-sac. And sure enough, a police officer shows up on a motorcycle. And this is one of the first things about this entire case that I thought was odd. This cop gets off the bike, starts screaming at me, saying that I was harassing Ruben. He wasn't there. All I was doing is asking Ruben if I could talk to him. And but anyway, what I remember about this cop, I'll never forget this. He told me that he's sick and tired of running people off to get away from the Flores property. Well, first of all, you have to know where Ruben lives. He doesn't live on the main thoroughfare. He lives back, a couple streets back. You have to go out of your way to get to his house. That's number one. Number two, I hate to say this, but it's true. There was nobody looking for Kristin, let alone thousands of people. So the fact that this Arroyo Grande motorcycle cop would so voicefully just defend Ruben Flores and just openly lie to me, saying that he had to run thousands of people off, it just infuriated. I said, something's not right here. And so I decided going forward what I was going to do is, before I started knocking on the Flores' door, I was going to go over to the Arroyo Grande Police Department and introduce myself and just let them know who I am and what I'm doing. And so I go over there, and a Detective Sergeant Sanchez comes out. And he kind of had a Ruben attitude. He starts yelling at me, telling me, "Leave them alone, let them do their job," and blah, blah, blah. Well, one of the reasons I was there to begin with is because Mrs. Smart had told me that the police, they weren't even returning her phone calls anymore. They weren't looking for her. They tried the first couple of weeks, and they did try. But they were on to other things, and they'll never come out and say that, but that is what's going on. But so that was my initiation to Ruben Flores.